Welcome back to the Tarot Closet. Welcome. If you're new to the channel, thank you so much for joining me. My name is Christine. Hello. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Welcome to another Aries tarot reading. Aries love tarot reading. Aries love reading. And as is pretty much always the case here at the Tarot Closet, Aries love messages reading. Channeled love messages from your person, messages from their higher self. I want to show you what is coming down here today. The Four of Cups, Moon and Cancer energy, and the King of Pentacles, Virgo, ruled by Mercury. Somebody thinking about coming in here, it sure looks like it. Of course, it's the King of Pentacles who's been thinking about this pentacle, this connection, relationship, commitment. And yeah, what are they doing with that pentacle? Well, we see somebody here in the Four of Cups is coming kind of out of nowhere. How are you feeling about that? There is some apathy here. Is this communication around the pentacle? Are they bringing this in? Let's see. It's really very early, but they wanted to be shown. They wanted to make themselves known already. Aries, what is just coming in here? It came back. The King of Pentacles, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Nine of Wands. Okay, I wasn't quite ready, but you know, that's how it goes at readings. It comes when it's ready. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. I'm channeling for you in November 2023. We're just coming up to December, probably, I guess, maybe a week or so away. Happy holidays, by the way, wherever this finds you. We are well underway in the holidays. We're well under... The holidays are well underway. That's what I wanted to say. If you celebrate and how you celebrate, happy holidays to you. If you are here not in real time, you could be here many months or years later. You're meant to be here because this is a timeless reading. It's meant for you when you get here. This is a fated connection. Means there are messages for you, Aries. So welcome again. All the decks that are coming in today are linked below. I'm going to show you what's going on here. And you'll also find all the playlists, all zodiac signs, all signs tarot readings. Those are love readings for the collective. If you're on a twin flame journey, there are very long, very in-depth twin flame readings as well as a lot more. So feel free to check them out if you're inspired to do so. Please remember this is a general reading, so take what resonates for you, with you, to you, and let the rest go. And I would really appreciate it if you took the time to like today's video and subscribe to the Tarot Closet if you have not. Really helps to keep the channel moving so much more than you know. So thank you for that. I really appreciate it. Thank you for being here today. We're well underway here as well as the holidays. So is your reading. So the King of Wands pretty much is going after what the King of Wands wants here. We saw the King of Pentacles. It came back. The King of Wands is also here, a very courageous energy right in front of a rose. It's a very passionate energy. It's kind of an urgent energy, and it is around this love. And they're carrying what looks to be a staff. Of course, it's a wand. And it's got not just fire coming off it. It's looking like sparklers and magic and stars going up to the divine, coming in here and getting what they want. This Emperor too. Aries, this is your energy. Also Mars energy. The Emperor really likes things her own ways. So somebody here is working on coming in here. That's the King of Pentacles. And you can see in the Eight of Pentacles, they're working on that. That is an action number, of course. And it's also around some karma. So working something out. And it's around infinity. And while for some of you that might be around twin flame communication, of course, the Emperor's divine masculine energy, so that can be the case. It's not going to be for everybody, of course, because that's also just a particular kind of love. I want to say a forever love. Somebody coming in here, working on coming in here with the Pentacle and the partnership placement. It's a really transformative energy here with the butterfly. And that infinity is also around balance. And that is not just restoring the balance of the divine feminine, divine masculine energies within us all and within your person, so they can come here from a balanced place, the renewal, a place of truth and clarity, but that's also, getting through whatever's going on for the renewal. The Nine of Wands here, so I see somebody has been hurt. I think this might be you. We're seeing Moon and Sagittarius energy. It's really just, yeah, it's wounded warrior energy. For me, it's kind of like Seven of Wands. It's a very similar energy. And it's, yeah, you know, holding up some boundaries here. Look at the wounds, the hurting. The Knight of Wands is Moon and Sagittarius energy. So that's very telling in terms of what has been hurting you here. And that's around the emotional energy. So is somebody said some things, not said some things, no contact, no communication and or in separation. It can't even be for some of you. It's somebody that, you know, you're around and the communication's just not going well. But a hurtful energy. And of course, around those feelings, that moon energy. So also perhaps what has been held back. Because that's communication. So yeah, for sure, the no communication. But it goes a lot further than that. There's the rose here, and we saw them standing in front of the King of Wands in front of a rose coming in here. So is there apologetic energy here? I think so. Let's see how that is coming in exactly, because look at the rose. It's not just that there's a rose with thorns, or it's wilted, or it's on the ground, or, I mean, it's got an entire branch just cutting through it right in the middle, you know, and you can see all the wounds here. This is one more wand, and we're in the Ten of Wands here, and in a new cycle. So it's pretty close, I want to say. Yeah, they want to communicate. King of Swords, this is where their energy is the strongest, Aries. And, well, there are two energies. Of course, the divine feminine and the divine masculine energies, as we talk about balancing them out. Interesting in this deck. So there's another King of Swords. It's divine masculine energy. This is the divine feminine energy, interestingly, with the King of Swords, which is generally a divine masculine energy. So interesting, the balance here. It's coming in with the balance. It's well, yeah, it's what they're working on here. And of course, communication. Gemini energy and Mercury energy, all about communication. And of course, the planet of the mind, the planet of communication, here with a needle. Here with all those that star and sparkly energy we saw coming off the wand in the King of Wands energy. But here, so this is mending, look. She's mending here the dress. And this is all about communication. And a lot of times with Mercury, if you watch my readings, or if you're new here, I talk a lot about that. There's a lot of energy around Mercury of reading and writing, you know, the information exchange. So it's not just that, it could be a phone call, even somebody coming into your energy in real time if distance isn't a problem for some of you. It won't be for everybody, but it is communication coming in here. And it's a giving, compassionate communication, wanting to work things out. Look, holding on to this needle here and connecting, of course. Look at all the star energy here. Also right here on the crown. Higher power, crown chakra, messages from the divine, working things out here. And again, in this particular energy of this King of Swords, coming in here to mend, repair, heal. Because look at the wounds here. It almost looks like somebody came in here and stitched it up. Okay, so there's communication here for sure. This at the bottom of the deck. So the King of Wands, was that the King of Wands that we saw? And there were two? Yeah, that must have been the divine feminine energy, because now we're seeing it in reverse. You know, and it's coming here right below the King of Pentacles and catty corner of the Eight of Pentacles. So they're still working on it, but you also see that. So that's not actually surprising, but it's really interesting. It's the balance. It's almost like you can see it, you know, the infinity symbol. Well, we can talk about it right here, you know, and trying to get that balance of the divine feminine and divine masculine energies to come from a place of balance and truth and clarity, but also working out this cycle here. And 8 oftentimes, well, yeah, it can be around karma. So paying off some karmic debts. Okay, I want to move the energy some more. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Please show us the cards for Aries, Aho. The Two of Cups in reverse, and there's that Ten of Wands. Okay, yeah, so it's a validation of the separation. This is Venus in Cancer energy, of course, the planet of love. This is around the separation, but also the breakup energy. It can be for some of you, there were some arguments. And that's a lot of what we were talking about, the emotional energy. So things that were said, maybe even things that weren't said, but very hurtful to the connection, and I feel really hurting you. Interesting, is it? Okay, so it is two bodies, but look at the flowers here. There you are. Right here in this energy. And yeah, for some of you, this might be around your twin flame. Not everybody's on a twin flame journey. This is not a twin flame reading, but when the energy comes through, I will, of course, bring it through. But also there is soulmate energy. And, you know, having come together for a reason. Here, this is just a validation of the separation and around perhaps why or how things were breaking up. So again, for some of you, some arguing. And as we talked about the Nine of Wands, look, duh, I was like looking for it. It's right here. That's exactly where we are. It's a new cycle. This is a lot of, you know, it's just too much in the separation and what has happened. And just putting this down now and getting into a new cycle, communicating. Look at this. It's time to communicate. It's time to talk, is what's really clear here. All these beautiful roses, this beautiful bouquet, but it's just piled on, you know, somebody going around and collecting them. You know, a lot of times for me, this bouquet is proposal energy, it's reunion energy, it's growth, it's the connection. It's like collect, 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 and nothing's happening here. In fact, one of them, it looks like, was taken down. Look. So was it taken from here or was it put here? I mean, we're going in from the 9 from the 10, so it's almost like that going there as well. And getting into this new cycle. This is Jupiter in Sagittarius energy. And Jupiter, of course, is the planet of prosperity and expansion, growth, also some timing issues, luck, you know, still feeling optimistic that things are moving forward. And it's Sagittarius energy, but Jupiter connects us to Pisces, which this is not a Pisces energy, but it's here in regard to Jupiter. Yeah, so this is really, this needs to be worked out, repaired, healed. Whether it's healing, this healing energy, the separation, look, and what happened, and it's healing to come back together, or it's healing so that there's some resolution. It's super early to tell, but I do see communication coming in. The World card. There's the Emperor again. Look, and it's the Divine Masculine Emperor. And it's in reverse. Look, there are the flowers. They have the mustache growing with the branch. You know, all the rooted energy here, which is also here. This will pop up quite a bit here in this deck today. But this is reversal. Aries, it's your energy again. It's the Emperor again, and now it's in reverse. Aries and Mars energy. And Mars energy is the planet of action. It's connected to your ruling planet. Also Scorpio, bringing in Scorpio, though this is not a Scorpio energy. Planet of drive, desire. There's some completion energy around that, and it's in reverse. So that's telling me that the balancing of the divine feminine and divine masculine energies is still going on. You're still separated. We see the fear on a smaller scale, I want to say, with the minor arcana, with the King of Wands, and then we see it here in the Emperor, because that's some ego. It's a little bit too much ego coming from ego, which of course can connect to some behavior that can be immature type of behavior. We also see that they're really working on balancing those energies out. So whatever has hurt this connection and hurt you, they really do want to communicate and make things right. Are they wanting more? Because I tell you, this is kind of interesting because this is coming off. We're going to look at that in a minute. I mean, the worlds, we talk about the world turning around. For me, it's just really always spinning. It's coming here in the upright, but I am feeling some of that energy. The Saturn energy still kind of here of the reversal energy, you know, and that's just, they're still working on something here in this Eight of Pentacles, and there are still some delays. With that said, we see that there is an energy here of, well, completion. That's exactly what we were talking about around that Mars energy. And also here. So it's a validation in a really big way of the end of no contact, no communication, and or in separation. And maybe for some of you that are nearby, just kind of the standoff, I want to say, of not talking, because there is some ego here. They're just really trying to come out of shadow. But you see it here because this is a completion energy, you know, so it's both completing whatever's going on, whatever they're working out here, I want to say around karma, and where you coming together. So whether that completion just means to talk again, whether it means to heal, for them to apologize, for healing energy here, and some arguing or things that were said that were very hurtful, and also, I want to say, misunderstood, or maybe even not said. It's time here. Look at the wounds and the mending here with the needle and the divine feminine energy of the divine masculine energy of the King of Swords. I know it's kind of wild, but it's time. Divine timing, communication, growth, literally, completion energy. It can be actual travel for some of you, that somebody is traveling by way of, well, what could we say? Chariot. Chariot energy, of course, planes, trains, automobiles, horses. But that's also just about this journey and this connection. There's a really deep soulmate energy here. There have been a lot of obstacles. Again, the karmic lessons, I feel, are still here. There's still something going on. We're seeing it in the upright. I love that, but I'm still really feeling their reversal energy, you know, as they're trying to balance out also their energies. Okay, so this was falling off. It's the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, and this is kind of like, for me, I want to say kind of a protege energy from the Empress in reverse here. So yeah, the lack of emotional availability, there can be some dishonesty around that about how they feel, but is there something else? And yeah, not being honest. The Queen of Pentacles, much like the Empress on another scale, there's a lot of healing energy around her, a lot of Gaia energy, and she can make things work that are not working. She's really resourceful. So new beginnings. It's still in reverse here. And that's also connecting with the Queen of Pentacles of things not moving. Here with the Two of Cups in reverse. And it is also telling me that it could be for some of you. And here in this wounding that we see in the Nine of Wands, and this, well, yeah, connecting here with the breakup energy, with the separation, that there was some, well, for some of you, there may have been some infidelity, I want to say, but it can also just be around, well, yeah, just something in that way. It's not going to be for everybody that there's a deceitful energy here, but I'm feeling it. I'm feeling the devil energy here. I don't know that that's going to be for everybody, because as I'm bringing you the message, it's like I almost can't, it's complicated. It feels complicated. Underneath the deck is the Chariot card. A Cancer energy, Moon energy. That's the communication and opening up here coming. It's really slow moving with the snail. It might be the timeline for some of you is resonating with around 2 years, but it won't be for everyone. Snails, you know, they can actually go underground for around 2 years. And they come back up. They come back up and just go right back on their trail, you know, slow and steady, but slow. You know, they're carrying kind of everything here in their little snail house. It's right in front of this fortress, this castle, which for me is the journey of love. And of course, it's the emotional energy around this love, this connection. Also friendship, I want to say. And it's that emotional energy moving again here. It is an action, it's change. And it's, yeah, and again, it can be travel for some of you here. Look at this energy of actual physical travel might be the case for some of you. But it's definitely coming in here to communicate. It is just incredibly clear. The bottom of the deck, I don't love this, but this is what it is. Pisces energy, it's the King of Cups in reverse. And that's the thing about, well, the past energy and perhaps still some current energy, but they're coming out of it. This is the holding back. This is the suppressing and the hiding of their feelings. And we saw that in the Emperor come in, and we're seeing it again. Why? You know, it's around ego, I feel. It's internal stuff, but it could be something external influence as well. But this King of Cups, this Pisces energy has been holding it back. Emotionally, yeah, holding it back. And again, potentially saying some things that are really hurtful that they are realizing. Still having a little bit of trouble here, but I really like this energy here. This divine feminine energy of the King of Swords and the divine masculine normal energy of the King of Swords, because it's a healing energy, you know, and it really is time for this new cycle. And by the way, I want to tell you in this World card energy, first of all, the timing, of course, it can be that was an issue. And it is really, I feel, in the hands of the divine. And of course, fate and destiny do connect, control what you can, let go of what you can't. And we all have free will, everybody does. So decisions that are made are going to dictate where this is going. But it can be that they're coming in here in this World card energy with something really important or big to ask. It can be around life-changing decisions, but it is getting closer to you. Soulmate energy here again, having come together for a reason, whether that's a lessons that needed to be learned, karmic debts are coming together for a bigger purpose, whether it's reaching particular goals or even goals together. Soulmates, we have many, romantic or otherwise, you know, and they're coming in or coming out, they're coming in, they're staying, they're leaving. I mean, there's a lot of energy around that. Okay, interesting that I like this a lot. Look, it's the Wheel of Fortune, and it's interesting because before I moved the King of Cups and revealed the Wheel of Fortune, I was thinking about the Hermit. Didn't we see the Hermit come in? Maybe we didn't. I keep being shown the Hermit. And that's interesting because I'm seeing it in reverse. So that's a stuck energy. And I do feel that things have been kind of stuck, but that's also an energy of being afraid to be hurt. And also being afraid of maybe kind of making the same mistakes, which is around your person, I feel. In any case, here's the Wheel of Fortune. So it's a validation of this fated connection. Your destinies are intertwined, and a new cycle here. Look, as the wheels of fortune are turning, this is the cycles of life. They're always turning. Right here, the one that's turning is around love. You see it right here. And look what she is holding up. She's holding up a clock. It's divine timing. It's a turning point in this connection. Good fortune, I want to say. It's luck. It's connecting us with Jupiter, and this is a Jupiter energy. And that is the planet of prosperity and expansion. It's timing. There's a big timing issue here. And there's hope coming back in. There's optimism. There's, a chance for things to move forward. But the end of no contact, no communication, and or in separation, or for some of you just not communicating well, is coming to an end. The mending and the healing is coming in here. It's a really extremely clear. Leo, Scorpio, Taurus, Aquarius energy. Fixed signs, not totally loving change. We're taking this, and what is here? It's the Nine of Pentacles, okay? Where is that pentacle that's been held back? It's right here in the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. And didn't we see that? I keep getting shown energy here of the King of Pentacles, excuse me. It could also be that we saw that. I kind of feel like we saw the King of Pentacles here. Anyway, here we go. This is the new cycle. This is the new beginning. And that, of course, that 10 deduces into a 1. And that's the potential that's here. And it's the opportunity. It's the timing as well. Again, that Jupiter energy of just luck, kind of. And, I always say luck is preparation meets opportunity. So it's really preparing yourself and being in the right time in the right place. Everybody kind of wanting to be there. This is soulmate energy, love coming in here. 9 of Pentacles. It's 1 pentacle shy of the 10. Attainment, fulfillment, things coming to fruition. Holding on to the full apple. It's interesting because the 7 of Pentacles, there is an apple, there's only half there. So it's like, where's the other half? So here's the half. There's all the abundance. Grapes, of course, are around developing. Is that the snail? Look, I think that's a snail, or there wouldn't be a turtle up there. I think that's a snail. Of course, connecting us to messages from spirit, also connecting us to a messenger in general and rising above conflicting energy. The Nine of Pentacles, Virgo and Mercury energy. And yeah, this is love coming in, and it's one pentacle shy. So were you here building this? Something happened. Were you already in a long-term connection, or was it on the table? It's definitely coming in here with your person with this communication. So healing in this pentacle, where are you at with that, you know? Because I brought in the Seven of Pentacles because I saw it. So it's telling me that there is kind of a long wait, or just waiting around and making decisions perhaps not to anymore, you know? But this Queen of Pentacles, I think that might be the pentacle here, because it's right in between. Well, it's right here with why we see the hurt and we see the breakup energy of kind of like the withholding of it, or the taking it back, or having other things going on, other commitments that were, well, part of why things were breaking apart, or communication broke down, whatever that means for you. It is kind of bringing in some Two of Pentacles energy, you know, of that maybe being what they need to work out. And that can be around romance, but it can also just be around other connections, relationships, commitments to money, to work, to family of origin, cultural, religious differences. Interesting. The Death card, Temperance, the Six of Wands, Page of Cups in reverse here. So this is more energy around breakup energy, and a little bit of this immature energy. So there's definitely a withholding of information, feelings, or maybe not validating them, sort of, you know, an emotional unavailability, but not validating feelings. So these are the last three that came in, and I really like this because we see here in the partnership placement, and one of the second card, I want to say, is the Eight of Pentacles, and that's the transformational energy here of working on things. And King of Cups here, the emotions, that all of that's been getting held back. And this Minor Arcana, which could very easily be uprighted, which I feel like is going to be naturally in this communication. This is the death of that ego right here in the Death card. This is asking for a second chance. This is things changing, and also, I want to say, your person saying they've changed. They're coming here with the truth. Temperance, Archangel Michael, the angel for strength and protection, and lighting the way to the truth and wanting to get everybody on the path to the truth. Two doves, they come in a pair of love, of course, and also a peaceful energy. All the roses. Hi, Aries. I caught the camera in time. It does that. If you watch my readings, you know it's just a camera glitch with these cameras. Anyway, moving on. So there we go. That is quite literally. And where did that, what happened with, where did that Emperor go? Why am I feeling like the Emperor? Okay. I'm definitely losing my mind here. I'm holding on to it. The Emperor in reverse. Yeah, so that ego, this is the death of that ego. This is the change that's taking place, the transformation around your person too. They're coming in a really different energy here, Aries. A really different vibe here. Deeper physical, psychic connection, opening their heart chakra, hoping they're not too late. This is second chances that they're asking for, okay? They're coming here with the truth. So where are you at with that? What do you want to do with that? It can be around a message. Look, Six of Wands. And the Six of Wands is celebrating the fact that they've overcome those obstacles and challenges in the Five of Wands here that we see. The emotional withholding, lack of communication, some ego coming from a place of ego and shadow. What other cycles are needing to be worked out? Some karmic debt, something around their life. They're coming in here to share that with you. And this is strong for me that it's a message, but it could be a phone call too, but it is communication. And it's the truth around all of that. And the two of you here, and there is a making peace energy, and I like that because that is, we see that there's hurt here and the mending that's also coming through. So it does feel like a healing, very powerful, hopeful conversation. Again, whether it's written on the phone, whatever. maybe for some of you in person. Scorpio energy, changes, transformational energy, and moving on from the past and what happened and healing. And of course, if any of you are in this energy saying, yeah, I might be moving on and this is my new start, well, then that's what it is, you know, because you have free will for what decision you're making. But I see them coming in here and asking for a second chance with their ego set aside here. You know, the death of that ego, the transformational energy is really very strong, and it's moving on from all of that. So it's not just skipping over it, it's healing, it's communicating, but it is moving on from that. Stepping in here into this new cycle, this turning point, and this connection. Six of Cups energy coming through for me. It can be that you have known your person for many years, or perhaps it's just feeling that way because there is a very deep soulmate connection. You met for a reason. Temperance connecting with the King of Swords with that truth and communication. Then again, the Six of Wands, Jupiter and Leo energy. Jupiter, the planet of expansion. Prosperity, rising above the conflicting energy. A lot of hopeful energy here. I really like this a lot. I want to bring in some oracle. We're shuffled and ready to go, but I would like to read what's at the bottom of the deck. Sometimes that turns into a bottom of the deck reading, which is okay. We're ready to go. Just an FYI that I'm not reading oracle in reverse right now. Again, I don't know. I'm just not feeling it. Okay, so this is really strong. It's a master number. And you know what this is? It's transition, which we see going on here, and it's second chances. It's a second chance at what you were heading for, what you wanted. It's completion for sure. Look at this bird looking right at it. Messenger, spirit messages, but also a messenger and rising above conflicting energy. Look at the angel wings. Angels are here. I love this. And this is also, well, yeah, like a bird. Movement, second chances, transitions, another chance, putting on those wings. Yeah, this is just really, what can I say? It's very much here. Well, you know, what are you going to do with this, Aries? Because this is really feeling quite beautiful. We're going to keep this. It's going to reveal what's going on under here. And we're going to keep that too. But then I think I'm going to move the energy. We'll see. This is how it's going for now. Another master number, 33. Anything is possible. Weaving flowers, you know, flowers, reunion energy, coming into celebratory energy, growth, love. Gosh, of course, I want to say offers, you know, when you're handing a bouquet, and there's a lot of connotations under that, of course. And this is particular, I think, are these white lilies? It's an energy of kind of a peaceful energy, an innocent sort of energy, neutral, calming, new beginning energy. Weaving flowers, so coming together and doing this together, the possibilities. There's so much here, wearing a flower, of course, on the head as a hat. I need to see what these are called. I don't know what these are called, like that's coming up from the side here, but I just got a little tingly in my head as I said that. Yeah, this is really very beautiful. It's connecting here with the Six of Wands. Yeah, so this is where we're staying. By the way, if you are watching the collective love readings, the Love Tarot, All Signs Tarot, those are all signs love readings. They are all zodiac signs. They're love readings for the collective. The day I'm releasing this, right before, I want to say, if you go and look in the Love Tarot readings, messages from your person, those are the readings for the all signs. I probably need to rename that playlist. Anyway, the reading in there I think is going to be for you. It's very much about transformational energy and coming together and deciding where things are going and communicating, because this is a really beautiful turning point in this connection and the transformational energy. In fact, the Eight of Pentacles, the Death card, and the Transformation card, we're all there, is here. You know, this is coming to an 8. It's connecting directly here with this Eight of Pentacles. And of course, that's the transformational energy here too. And I even think the Ten of Wands was in that reading. But it's like taking all those flowers here, this new cycle, and putting them in here and transforming them. All the pain, all the stress, the hurt here, the separation, all the things that happened. And really this energy of just moving on from that and starting really from a whole new place. And they're coming in here and asking for that second chance. They're saying that they've changed. What needs to go on here? Obviously communication, temperance. Here with the King of Swords, with the Six of Wands, it's clear that that's coming and that there's a lot of potential here. And all those flowers bursting here out now, that's the new beginnings. And the transformational butterfly, and there's the lilies. Look, they're also here. So here they are. I believe that's the same flower. I could be wrong. Weaving flowers, this transitional energy, the butterfly, the new beginnings. And they've definitely come out of the shadow place. So maybe whatever was going on in their life or the cycle, you know, of course, before the butterfly, it's a cocoon spinning around in the dark. And they were coming, maybe still are, haven't quite yet come out of shadow, but they have been coming from shadow and ego. And that's changing. I really like this a lot for you. And we're keeping that. And I'm going to move the energy a little more now, okay? Then we're going to bring in some channeled love messages from their higher self, Aries, which oftentimes can be the two of you having a conversation, telepathic messages. If you ever feel you're wanting or are sending a love message. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Please show us the cards for Aries, Ahu. Miss Sunshine. I love this came in that reading as well. It's the sun. Yeah, and this is coming to an 8. It's having worked out this, it's the renewal. It's the movement. It's the Chariot card. It's the 8 of Pentacles. Literally here on the connections, the partnerships, the relationships, yours and whatever else has been going on here. Manifesting abundance, taking what happened, transforming it here. Transformational energy is huge for this new cycle here. This... Gosh, you guys, really just this turning point and everything that is still possible here. If this is what you're wanting, the 9 of Pentacles ended up connecting directly here with this Queen of Pentacles. Come on over here. Yeah, it's that sun energy. It's the outcome, you know. It's bringing in Leo, of course, and Source, higher power, which is really quite strong in your reading. And of course, we're all connected. Look at around the other end. Look. Is that I feel really dumb saying, is that the Taj Mahal if it's not? This just depicting a fortress. In any case, you know, it's sort of like that, well, it's the castle energy for me. It's the journey, you know, house, castle, and completely covering it here with Source, with higher power, with a happy outcome here. And look, there's almost like 2 balloons kind of holding it up, connecting to the divine. I feel like representing the two of you, and that's also a rising above conflicting energy coming into this new cycle. My gosh, manifesting abundance, connecting with infinity, of course, the balancing of the divine feminine, divine masculine energies for everyone to come from a place of truth and clarity. Okay. These are the last 2 coming in. Oh, that's coming in as well. Moon dance. Yeah. It's the balance. Look. Messages from spirit, rising above conflicting energy, divine timing, communication, holding on literally to the moon here for balance, the emotional, the supportive energy that I feel coming in between the two of you, the opening up, the communication, the revealing. My gosh, Pisces, Gemini, Cancer coming in there. Manifesting energy here. The balance, what can I say? Around the emotions, the rising above conflicting energy here, the divine energy here, the hope here. This is a whole lot of things. And it's bringing in Van Morrison's Moon Dance song on top of it all. So we're going to look at all of these here. Yeah, so there's a lot of energy here, and this is not surprising at all. Rose Garden, Butterfly Garden, Day and Night, and Eva, as we would say here, but I think that really doesn't matter. So, wow. Okay, so first of all, Rose Garden. Look at what she has transformed herself into. So this is, well, the leaves. Her hair is even, look, blowing here, leaf, it's change. It's the transformational energy here everywhere in this connection. This is really beautiful. Look, there is the caterpillar that we talked about that is spinning around, you know, and has now transformed into a butterfly. And that's a lot of the energy of your person coming out of some shadow self and ego and some immature energy coming out of uncertainty, you know, the scariness of it all and transforming into a butterfly. I mean, look where I think this is right around where her heart is. It's a rose. The rose garden, attainment, fulfillment, things coming to fruition. My gosh. The butterfly garden, same energy. That's a 12. Coming to a 3, divine timing, communication, growth. She is quite literally here in a butterfly garden, right on top of her head, her crown chakra here. So this is the thing, you can just look at this and see, look also, day and night, the moon and the sun, the conscious, the moon, both here, Miss Sunshine moon dance, look at this. The conscious, of course, the sun shining on the moon, the subconscious, and highlighting everything. And that's when you look at that full moon. It's why it is. And I'm channeling for you, literally right at the full moon, November's full moon, if you're here in real time, okay? And wow, yeah. And the thing about that is, so it doesn't matter if you're not here in real time. I want to tell you it's the energy coming through, but I need to bring that forward that it's in real time. And you know, that full moon is just showing everything, highlighting everything and letting go, looking at everything and letting things go and renewal and seeing what's there that can be transformed. It's just, my gosh, you know, letting things go that no longer serve us, but also a lot of change. And this is all around the transformational energy and this connection, the emotional energy, the truth, the love, the potential that's still here in the healing. So here's the thing that's interesting. So that's the day and night. That's the new beginning. That's the opportunity and the potential that she's literally holding here in her hands with the sun. That new beginning, the happy outcome, the, you know, going for what it is you want and making a decision really is clear for me. And then we see here Eva, and this is kind of like, as I look at this energy, look, there's a 5 here. So that's interesting. That can be conflicting energy. It's change. But this is a 7. So it's controlling what you can and letting go of what you can't. This is like, you know, there's a snake here. It has a little bit of energy of like, what do you want to do? Because I do feel that you're afraid to be hurt. So this is really a strong energy and message for you to trust yourself. Of course, it's bringing in High Priestess energy, Cancerian energy. Trust yourself, your gut instincts. These are your guardian angels about what you want to do here. Because the completion energy in this connection is strong of some resolution. And whether that's closure or reconciliation is big. So again, if you're here and if you're wanting to not wait or you just want to peak but you're moving on, well then maybe that's for you. But it's always going to be coming down to what do you want to do here, you know? Because there's a decision here. I just feel the fear of being afraid to be hurt. It's not like a warning, but kind of. I feel like it's just more about how you're feeling about this. You know, looking over here, literally kind of pensive, saying what's coming? What do I want to do? I will tell you that this is transforming, so there is some completion energy that's coming with this that you've been waiting for, and some decisions coming up here really strongly. And I do see them coming in, communicating, and perhaps with something quite big. And then this whole sea of cards here, oftentimes the World card, it brings in for me like really big life-changing things like marriage or bringing things into a family or connection, if you know what I mean. But getting closer to your purpose energy, completion energy. So again, so whether you're meant to be or not, I'm hearing we're meant to be. It's just a fated connection. It's destined. You're meant to be together and you're coming into your destiny. That's what I'm hearing. But you know, you are your own person and you have free will. So what do you want to do? It's really incredibly clear here. Look at all this butterfly energy. It's just wild. Okay. Here with that death card, the transformation, the new beginnings, you know, because they're coming in here and saying they changed. This Emperor in reverse and the death card, wanting a second chance. What do you want to do? That's the decision here. And a little bit of Ava back here, sort of like the angel and the devil on the shoulder, you know? It's kind of what that feels like. Okay, I want to bring in some channeled love messages, Aries, messages from your person, messages from their higher self. What do you want to say to your Aries? My eyes are closed now. What falls out and what I bring out are for you. That's a lot, and that was fast. I miss you. I want to be honest. Temperance, Six of Wands, King of Swords. Do you miss me too? Ten of Wands, Moon Dance. You inspire a love in me I never knew. That was that King of Wands. And then they came back with the shadow self and kind of hid it again. Do you know? It goes with truth and transformational energy. I think of you all the time. Truth. I spy on you. That's bringing in Page of Swords energy. Holding on to that truth. Speaking of truth, yeah. I love you. World card, truth, transformational energy. This is a fated connection. Validation, the Wheel of Fortune. They know it too. No one compares to you. I'm trying to send you a message. Six of Wands, Temperance, King of Swords, transformation too. This could all be going down just even in a phone call or just talking or in a message. You know, it's really just dependent on your situation and your locations and how you communicate. Normally, I was stupid. Well, yeah, I'm putting that here with the holding back. King of Wands, reverse. Could really go anywhere, couldn't it? You mean a lot to me. There's a lot of energy here. This is the last channeled love message from their higher self coming through. Please forgive me. So apologetic energy, asking for forgiveness. Also, as I said that, I was drawn to put it here on the Page of Cups in reverse, which is some immature breakup energy. Okay. Could easily go under the Emperor in reverse, but the Emperor, this is where it wants to go. Aries, beautiful Aries, thank you so very much for joining me. I really appreciate it a lot. I hope you enjoyed your reading as much as I enjoyed reading for you, and I really did. I'm honored. If you did, I would really appreciate it if you took the time to like today's video and subscribe to the Tarot Closet if you have not. This helps the channel to continue being healthy and growing so that I can continue bringing you readings. It goes without saying thank you for being here today. I appreciate it. I'm sending you so much love and light and hoping for the best outcome for you. I look forward to seeing you at another love reading. Bye, Aries.